MTG here, and today's quick brew we have standard Merfolk. Blue, green, Merfolk, and +1/+1 counters. I think we've got a pretty good brew. I don't know how well it'll actually work out, but it looks like a lot of fun to play, so I'm pretty excited about it. Our lands, we have forests, we have islands, we've got unclaimed territories, so we can choose the creature type of, Merfolk, and get whatever mana we need for that. And we also have Botanical Sanctums, our green, blue, fast lands. That's what those are called, fast lands. Alright, 1-drops. We have 2 copies of Die Down, getting hexproof and giving our creatures big butts. Seems good in some cases. I'm not sure it's the greatest, that's why I only have 2 in there, but preventing things like lightning strike and stuff like that from hitting them, I quite enjoy that. Other 1-drop is Kumina Speaker. It's going also in my modern Merfolk deck I am working on building. 1 mana, 1/1, and it gets, it becomes a +1/+1 if you have another Merfolk or if you have an island, which you have islands and you have Merfolk, so, both is good. Both is really good. Alright, our 2-drops, we have Merfolk Branchwalker, 2 mana, 2/1, plus Explore, so it'll get a +1/+1 counter occasionally, and that really works in conjunction with a couple of other of our cards we have. Also have River Herald's Boon. It's a great combat trick, and 2 counters for 2 mana is really, really good. So we can save something and pump something else up, and that's just great. Alright, our 3-drops is where the bulk of our stuff is. This is more of an aggro-y version of the deck. Our highs are 4, so, there we go. We have Kopala, a Warden of Waves, just because I thought he would be fun to put in there. I don't know if we'll actually keep him, but I love the art on it. It's by my favorite artist, so, that's great. But making spells cost more to target our Merfolk, and activated abilities cost more. Seems fun. Also have Shapers of Nature. We can put counters on target creatures, and we can also remove counters and draw cards. Mostly the important part is putting counters on target creature. There's 1 card in here that will use those +1/+1 counters for some fun stuff. Alright, Tishana's Wayfinder, Explore, possible +1/+1 counter, draw-ish a card potentially, and 2/2 for 3 mana isn't bad, so that's awesome. Vine Shaper Mystic, it gets a +1/+1 counter on up to 2 target Merfolk, so it's at least a 2/4, so that's great. 3 mana for a 2/4, plus you get to pump something else on the board because everything else is basically a Merfolk. This is gonna be great. It's gonna be fun. Alright, so what do we do with all those +1/+1 counters we have? Well, we use Herald of the Secret Streams to make all of our creatures with that unblockable. Yeah, I'm happy with that, because that just helps my plan on attacking with aggro-iness and blocking things. I think I need to bump this up to 4 full copies of this and maybe switch out on the Jade Guardian, but I'm not quite sure yet. I gotta play around with it a little more. Speaking of Jade Guardian, Hexproof gets to put another +1/+1 counter on things, so it's at least a 4 mana 3/3 for Hexproof. But really, you just get to put +1/+1 counters wherever we need it. It's awesome. Which is why I think I need to go down 2 on this card and put 2 in the Herald of Secret Streams. That seems like it'll be good. Also, we have 4 copies of Tempest Caller in here. You get to tap all creatures target opponent controls, because I am the storm. And so this is basically, if we can't have, unblockable things, we'll just throw out a Tempest Caller, say everything gets tapped, and then we attack with everything. That is the goal. Aggro-y Merfolk going on here. I think it'll be a lot of fun to play. I'm not sure about this viability yet, but it was fun. It's fun to brew around different cards and see what we can do. So let me know what cards I missed, what should be in here in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe for more.